guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be the first Halloween look of the season on my channel. So if you guys want to see how I got this Halloween porcelain doll look, then please stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a Halloween makeup look, and this one is going to be a porcelain doll Halloween makeup tutorial. So I did already apply my foundation, and the one that I use today is the Pat McGrath Sublime Skin Fetish, I believe it is, or Skin Fetish Sublime, one of those two. But I used the Pat McGrath foundation today. Okay, so I'm adding in my concealer, and I'm using the e.l.f. Camel Concealer as well as my Tarte Shape Tape, because the color of my Camel Concealer is obviously my skin tone, which I need it to be a little bit brighter because the foundation that we're using is a bit brighter. I'm also gonna go ahead and apply this on my eyelids and blend this out. I'm gonna just go ahead and blend that out with my Beauty Blender. And then I'm gonna go ahead and set this with my Laura Mercier setting powder. For this look, we're not necessarily going to be doing our typical contouring and, highlighting process, because we want to give off more of a porcelain doll look versus a snatched look. So I am going to contour my cheekbones here, but I'm not necessarily going to do the full highlighting underneath and then doing the highlighting of the forehead. I'm kind of just going to leave this kind of flat for the most part. And I'm just taking whatever is left on the brush and taking that up to my forehead, but I'm not gonna actually apply any contour up there. So I'm taking my Kat Von D pomade, and I'm going to go ahead and just try to make these some very dark yet thin brows. My brow shape is a little bit thick, low-key, sis. But we're gonna try to make it look as thin as possible. Okay, so now that you have your brows done and they're nice and thin, one of the tricks that I do want to mention is that when you're putting on your concealer and cleaning up your brows, you want to stamp it on there. That way you can actually make it higher or thinner as you want it to be. So now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the eye look. So the palette that I'm gonna use for this look is gonna be the Morphe 350 palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and start off by taking this brown shade here. And the kind of eye look that you want to do for this is going to be something pretty muted. You don't really want the focus to be on the eyes, unless you want it to be a pop and eye look, then you can absolutely do that. But for this look, I'm not necessarily trying to make the eye the focal point, so I'm gonna just go ahead and just do a nice dark color. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Milk, and I'm gonna line my bottom lash line. So it kind of got on our bottom lashes, which is okay because when you put on your mascara, it's gonna cover all of that up. So now you wanna go ahead and you want to create a wing for your upper lid, and then you also want to kind of semi-line that bottom lid. You guys will see what I mean. Okay, so I created my wing. Now I'm going to take my pencil liner, and I'm going to just get really close, but not actually on the waterline, like the outer waterline. And as I'm doing this, you could actually just smoke out your bottom lash line first with a black eyeshadow, and then put the white in your inner waterline. But this way works too, whichever is easier for you. And since I do want it to be a little bit more smoked out underneath, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to take this very dark, almost black, but not necessarily black eyeshadow, and I'm going to just bring this smoke down a little bit more. You can see how it added just a little bit more depth to the look, but it also covered those lower lashes that were covered in white. So now you can kind of see what the vision is. Okay, so for this look, I do actually want to slightly contour just my cheeks, since we did go ahead and cream contour. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do a very light contour there, because I do want some shape to my face. I don't want it to be just too flat. I'm going to just take whatever is remaining like I was doing before and just take that up there, and also just take that on my chin. But again, no extra product. Another reason that we're not really heavily contouring is because we're actually gonna go pretty ham with some blush, because typically dolls have, really rosy cheeks. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to take these two darker shades of this blush palette, and I'm gonna pick up a lot, and I'm going to apply them literally all over my cheeks, because we want this to be really, pigmented. And then I'm gonna go slightly over my nose with this, because it's just gonna be like a wash of color. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and we're going to move on to our lips. So the lip look is gonna be something that kind of mimics these kind of, you know, doll lips. So I'm gonna be using my Morphe studded lip liner, and I'm not going to fully trace my lips because I have like some pretty big lips, and you know, dolls typically have like small little lips like that. So that's kind of what we're gonna go for here. Now, to ensure that the color is going to stay, I'm going to fill my lips with this lip color. What I am going to do to kind of wash out the extra part of my lips is take my brush that I used for my foundation and just go over that on the edges so that it kind of blends in with my skin in a way. So back with my black eyeliner, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to make some lines down the side of my mouth, which are going to be like, you know, like the puppet type of mouth. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to darken those lines. So now that you have your lips all done, for this look, I do wanna add some faux freckles because I feel like those little old school porcelain dolls have those. So we're going to be using our liquid eyeliner, and we're gonna go ahead and we're going to just tap. And then what you're going to do is just dab on them, and then you can kind of move your hands around your face and just kind of stamp those all around. I'm gonna take my flat brush here and I'm gonna just kind of clean up some of these freckles because some of them look like watermelon seeds and not freckles. So do that, and then you can also just stamp. I did have like previously some foundation on here because I cleaned up these lines. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of stamp this on top of those freckles as well, which will kind of mute some of them that are just really, really, you know, out there. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and just tap back over. So next you're gonna go ahead and you're going to apply like your biggest, most fluffiest lashes that you have, as well as adding some mascara to your bottom lashes and really accentuating and making it real heavy down there, sis. So I'll be back because that's gonna take me like maybe 3 coats on the bottom, and it takes me a while to put on my lashes. So be right back. Alrighty guys, and here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's Halloween tutorial. If you guys like this video, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you are not yet subscribed, and hit that notification bell, and let me know what you guys think about this look down in the comments. I think that this look can absolutely be tweaked. If you want it to be more glam, you can absolutely do like an actual eye makeup look and actually, you know, beat faces and add on the porcelain doll touches to it. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.